I can't look at anything ever again.
What's going on? It's your boy Santa with the Intel, and you can already see Rakai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. This is Doctor Who Season 10, Episode 5. This one is called Oxygen. This has been a great season so far. Enjoying our co-companions. I think that's the best way to kind of call it. How you feeling out there in these streets with it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad to see where we going so far, but I'm really ready to let's ramp up the action and the drama. So.
No, I hear that. Listen, make sure you all stay to the very end because me and Rakai are gonna chop it up. Have a bit of a back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we may be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Space, the final frontier.
The final frontier. Oh, he really did say that.
You don't have no helmets on either? That's a bad situation.
The suits, the ships, the little bubbles of safety as they protect us from the void.
Oof.
Messed up. The trivial stuff just falls away.
Well, you know, you save oxygen, you shut the hell up.
Can be so brief. And so I just...
Talking her ass off, shut up and climb.
I want to have a baby with you.
My man is focused on living right now. He's like, you can spare me the baby talk for now. Wait till we get safe.
He ain't gonna make it.
And as soon as my radio's fixed, I'm going to tell you just that.
Oh, okay. Where's their tethers at?
Can you hear me?
Come on, slow and shit.
I still can't hear you, love. You're wasting your breath.
Why are they spinning it?
We can't waste.
Faster, hell.
Ooh, that look bleak out there. That's not good. Those are the two corpses. Ugh. Or not corpses. Space zombies. Wow. Because in space, nobody can hear you scream.
Yeah.
When her radio's off, all she wanted to do was have a
baby. Space zombie baby.
If you don't get your thriller ass in there.
Wow. All right. Well, that set the tone.
I didn't even start dancing.
It's after midnight.
So how does space kill you? I'm glad you asked.
Oxygen.
All right, Doc, full house.
Your saliva will boil, as will the fluid around your eyes.
He's making it sound like it's awesome and fun.
You're dead.
Oh, I was wondering what he was drawing.
Yes.
Grim?
What's this got to do with crop rotation?
I'm worried you're thinking about taking another trip, sir.
I'm here. I'm guarding the vault. What do you want?
What's in the vault? Like the score.
What a lovely surprise. I thought I sent you to Birmingham for a packet of crisps.
Yeah, I saw through your cunning ruse.
Well, you're not doing a very good job, are you? I'll overlook it this once.
Do you know what this is?
If it's not crisps, you're sacked. You to trust me.
No.
I'm docking your pay for this.
And the vault's unguarded. Yeah, but they're gonna need Nardole on this one.
Yeah.
They're dealing with zombies. You can't turn him into a zombie.
Ah, good point. And not only that, I mean, we really haven't been getting a whole lot of Nardole, other than like small little quick quips, and he
Well, I mean, how's the babysitter going to do with a space station full of zombies?
Well, that's convenient.
Big enough for a stroll.
So cocky.
It's hard to be humble when you know you're good.
Why are we floating?
Artificial gravity.
No people?
Doesn't feel like space.
Yeah, take an eye full of that. Yeah, that'll change your tone real quick.
Are you gonna be like this all day?
Yeah, till you're back where you should be.
I know I was a hater.
Just making sure he stays on task.
Hello.
Okay. I think we have been waiting for some brains to eat.
Stabilizers, magnetic boots, and gloves, onboard computer. It could run, jump, and update his Facebook.
Man, he had 9 oxygen, so he was inside.
So, back to
Because remember them two who was on the outside only had
Yeah,
one
can you
left. Yeah, Nardole was like, yeah, let's bounce.
his field's up.
His what?
Field.
Force field keeps the air.
Well, look, can we just like lie him down?
Ah.
Because all dying will do that for you.
What the hell?
See? And it was at that moment, yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna
Cozy.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, see, yeah. Everybody but the doctor got the message.
The universe shows its true face when it asks for
That's
help.
that
We
again.
show ours by how we respond.
Oh, dude.
That was actually a real like law in the open seas.
Hello.
You know something gnarly's behind that mask.
Has he got his tunes on?
Not exactly.
Ooh.
Calm down, it's empty.
And you couldn't just tell us.
Are you trying to scare us?
I'm maxing. Speech. Hello, suit.
Good morning. How may I assist?
Why has he got such a nice voice?
Oh, listen to that. Still saucy after all these years.
Explain.
Oxygen will be automatically expelled to protect market value.
Charging for the air you breathe.
Wow.
Changed. What was her name?
I mean, they charge for water here on Earth. Why
Why don't
not?
we just fill this place with air?
Yes. I suppose we.
Y'all need to suit up.
It said expelled.
What's that?
See?
Y'all better get back to the TARDIS. Purge.
It's decompressing.
Like you see the TARDIS door closed immediately.
The TARDIS is on the other side of that.
Yes, I was really hoping that someone would stay at the office. Oh, you're on a roll.
Sucked out into space.
Are you for real? They're getting all the noises.
What, sucking the air out?
Now, who is this?
Doctor +2. You sent out a distress call. You should be expecting company.
Hail to the no.
There are suits in there, for God's sake! Stay away from the suits!
See how fast Bill moves?
Oh.
Oh!
Can't do that with sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Yeah, see?
Doctor!
It's fried. Should be safe.
Oh, you thought you were safe before?
Yes. Well, I'm bound to be right eventually, am I? You okay?
Yeah, just a little freaked, I think.
Try not to.
She's been having a hard time adjusting.
I mean, you gotta admit though, yeah, it would be hard.
Space. If we want to keep breathing,
Wow.
we have exactly one option.
I mean, it's not odd.
Merchandise.
Oxygen levels are
get into
seriously
it, sir.
depleted. Please step on board your...
I remember as a kid thinking it was weird that people were selling water. And now it's nothing weird about it at all.
I've always thought it was weird.
Network for repairs, so they can't receive commands.
What if you're wrong?
Well, we'll be horribly murdered.
So reassuring.
Because I think there's something moving out there.
Oh, they probably having a party out there. Oh, that's crazy.
Now.
Hey, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Welcome to the Ganymede Systems Series 12 Smart Suit. Oxygen field engaged.
It's actually pretty cool though. That's some old Iron Man shit.
2,500 breaths.
Breathe in.
Breathe out.
Joe Chief Tasker, do you read me?
So why does Nardole need a suit again?
Come on. We better go.
Because he's still covered in human flesh, so maybe it still can suffer some of the effects. I mean, he's a cyborg. He's not.
You look like you're trying to run. Would you like some help with that?
You look like you trying to run.
That was her name.
Confirmed. My name is now Velma.
Velma.
Better give a space station a scuba snack.
Zoinks?
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
She's breathing. She is using up them breaths real fast.
Coming up, but fine, won't we?
There was some debate over whether to open it at all.
Oh, blue person.
Hello.
Great, we rescued a racist.
What, excuse me?
Got your distress call.
It's
Sorry,
funny.
it's just I haven't seen many
She's a blue hater.
other people.
It shows.
You people.
Sorry, is your name Darren?
Dachren.
Ah.
Like, hey, Aaron.
That's not me. That's not me.
It's just glitching. Ivan, take a look.
Aaron. He
I'm
said
not
it in his
prejudiced. I'm
Dothraki
usually on the
voice.
receiving end.
Oh, why?
What, you really don't know?
Would you like
She's so intrigued.
So,
A full rundown of what happened here.
Who the hell put you in charge?
I'm here to save your lives, but if you don't want me to, just raise your hand.
okay, that's what I thought.
What? Some of my best friends are bluish.
Wow. Even when you say it about blue people, it sounds bad.
It does. It's hilarious.
Mostly to say, here's the bill.
Is there a mute button?
Yours isn't working.
Wasn't his fiance just killed or his future baby mama?
Was that him?
Was that him? Maybe not. Maybe not.
I don't know.
You have to be to repair the conveyors.
It was just dumb luck.
The measurements.
Woman right there, I've seen her in something.
If I was to do that sort of thing, which actually I probably wouldn't, so please don't worry.
Yeah, keep your inside voice. Got a howl on your chest.
What about the brains of these suits? The AI.
What are you doing, Dave?
organic component will be deactivated. Please remain calm while your central nervous system is disabled.
Oh, got him.
Ah, that just looks painful too. Ah.
Wait, why do I need that? What about the force field thing?
Oh, you must.
Trust me.
She's claustrophobic.
She's claustrophobic.
Yeah.
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 My breathing would increase. Yeah, a lot.
I'm not mad at that.
Helmet malfunction.
Doctor?
Please advise local.
Oh no.
Stop the cycle! We can't stop it.
Ah.
Now we know why your
What a
ship was being repaired.
sabotager.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, you're about to be exposed to the vacuum of space.
Wow.
God.
So don't hold your breath.
Oh, my lungs will explode.
We're listening.
That's worse than Don't Blink.
It
That's
was
way
nothing.
worse than Don't Blink. Oh, this is about to suck for you. Ugh. Ugh. I can't even. I don't even want to imagine. Her blood's gonna start boiling in a second.
Oh my God.
Yo, quiet as kept. This is gnarly. Oh, not like this.
Not like this. Because the doctor want to get out and take a look around. That bullshit.
Oh, wait a minute.
Shit. You got a laser gun. Like, give me one of them shits. I was like, I need two of them. Does the doctor take his off?
I don't know. Somebody. The only person I can think of that should have taken their helmet off is
Nardole.
Nardole, right? Yeah, but the chat said that he's a cyborg, so he was.
He's a cyborg, yeah. He's only.
This suit is currently offline for diagnostic purposes.
Oh, look at that dude's face.
Why you feel like you feel?
Have you looked down there?
Oh, no, they're fine.
What you mean they fine? They look hungry.
You know, like when your sat-nav doesn't know a new road.
So they can't come here?
Not without a floor plan.
Okay.
What happened to the doctor?
Yeah.
The doctor took you to safety. He gave you his helmet. Far too long. He's mostly okay, but he paid a price.
What do you mean?
The heck?
Section 12.
Oh, what are we about to see?
Bill.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that explains the bruised shins. Oh, don't go all gooey on me.
Wow.
You definitely need some sonic sunglasses.
Failing that, I think I've got some spare eyes somewhere. They're from a lizard, but I'm sure they'll fit. I did most of my best work ordering other people around.
Bit.
Thinking.
Don't mean to hurry you, but in 700 breaths, I'll be dead.
I didn't think.
I know where I know her from now. I had to look it up. 'Cause I knew her.
He really doesn't
She was,
like help.
That one black chick, she was Fringilla on the Witcher series with Henry Cavill.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'd have to go back and re-see that one again. Okay.
Doctor, you okay?
Bill, I've got no TARDIS, no Sonic, about 10 minutes oxygen left. Now I'm blind. Can you imagine how unbearable I'm going to be when I pull this off?
That's
You
my
always
dude.
do this.
That's my dude.
Make jokes to distract me.
Straight Idris. I'm amazing.
You didn't save Tasker, did you? And he believed you, trusted you, and now he's dead.
Oh, they're using they suits.
Whoa! We're all getting a little punchy here. It's the oxygen thinning. It's making it harder to think.
Same
Oh, got him.
Please remain calm while your central nervous system is
Ah, yeah. Even blue folk get it.
in our hands.
Head to the reactor core! Run!
What's happening? Guess.
Dang, blue zombies.
Yeah.
Sequence is jammed. Needs a reboot.
How long will that take?
Too long.
Okay. We'll pick it.
That suit is a snitch. That suit's a damn spy.
Ooh.
The sequencer controls the release clamps. We can't get her out.
But we can't leave her here. They'll kill her.
Please do not interfere with the
This is some old evil Iron Man suits.
Fight for dying.
Doctor?
Okay.
That's it.
What do you mean?
Bill, do you trust me?
Why are you saying? What? Oh,
Is it what?
was you telling me a joke? He didn't tell me a joke.
Ain't no tee-hee moment right now.
Please remain calm while your central nervous system is disabled. Your life is in our hands.
Oh, that sucks. Dang, Bill, you having a bad go. My goodness.
Damn.
Bill, like, I ain't never getting another TARDIS with you again.
I was out for her mama. Yeah. This is probably her last mission. She's the hell with this.
How you dead and you still gotta work?
Yeah, you dead and still doing manual labor.
So what are you going to do about it?
There's nothing we can do. She's dead.
It's not.
Will be destroyed. One very big boom.
That's a
Really
gamble.
the best you've got?
Chicken.
Revenge?
Nah, they won't blow the station up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought I was tweeting.
They're through the third lock.
Open the doors.
Are you out of your mind?
They're not gonna hurt you. Yeah.
Completely, but that's not a recent thing. Listen, since the day you were born, don't screw it up now.
There's rescue ships on the way.
No, there isn't.
He telling them, listen, we need to be like Leonidas.
Check on that rescue ship. Access the log.
No, not true. None of it. You are just a lunatic.
It is true, Abby.
The end point of capitalism. Bottom line, where human life has no value at all.
That's right, capitalism.
A spreadsheet.
Fighting an
Every
algorithm.
worker everywhere. We take their station and every penny they will ever make from it.
Dying well. It's the finish line.
That's right.
It's winning.
That's right. Give me that Braveheart
Yes.
speech.
Braveheart.
Let's
yeah.
go. Freedom. Yes.
Brilliant and unafraid. But above all suits, our deaths will be expensive.
Uh-huh. Yep. Touch that bottom line.
Dead as Bill. Probably should have mentioned. Bill's not dead.
Oh. Man, she didn't get a chance to tell you the good news either. Well done, Pig. That'll do, Pig.
I still be mad as hell. I was like, you didn't even tell me a joke or nothing.
Yeah.
But the suits would have heard. I try never to tell the enemy my secret plan.
Dang, that's better than LASIK.
I know, right?
Thank you, Doctor, for all that you've done. I'm sorry that I didn't have more faith in your method.
Or anywhere, really. The universe is your crustacean.
Head office, we've got a complaint to make.
A little bit.
Really?
I think we can arrange that.
Complaint?
I'll be putting my foot in somebody's ass, I'll tell you that much.
That about wraps it for capitalism. Then the human race finds a whole new mistake.
That's what they do.
Laters.
Laters.
What? I didn't hear that last thing you just said.
He just said what she said, but he said it differently.
You know what's at stake here.
Really, stop talking.
What have you got killed?
Oh, he about to snap.
Door ever opens. Look at me.
I can't.
What if you came back injured or sick?
Said he can't.
Our friend down there won't know that.
Somehow his ass
Won't
still messed
sense
up.
it. Look at me.
Nardole, I can't. I really can't.
I can't look at anything. Ever again.
What the hell? If you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you wanna watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Centel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Oh, wow. Still blind, huh? Didn't see that coming. I guess that LASIK didn't take. That's nuts. Okay, so
he got a bad doctor.
Yeah. So the big bad that or good or whatever the hell that's in the basement is still, you know, the main through line, our North Star that we're rushing towards. I still don't know too much more off of what we know from the previous episode. Other than the fate of the Earth is involved. Now maybe that's a new kind of piece of information. We just knew it was something important, but the fate of the Earth seems to be hanging in the balance. As far as just the episode as a whole goes, my favorite standout moment is when Bill has to go out into the vacuum of space. The tension, the way it's shot, it felt very scary. That was chef's kiss. That was an awesome scene. And then it's only reinforced by what the doctor was saying earlier in the lecture when he talks about, you know, what happens if you're exposed to the vacuum of space. Just well done. Everything else, and it was good. It was a good, solid, you know, space horror kind of thing. You know, we got the space zombies lumbering around, but it's really the suits. Not bad. You know, I give it it's an 8 episodes. It's an 8 out of 10 for me. How you feeling, Rakai?
Pretty much the same. That moment where Bill went out and she became almost zombified, and then again when she became zombified or whatever, great moments. Yeah. As a matter of fact, the one that even though this wasn't that type of episode, the one that pulled at the heartstrings a little bit, when she knew when they was the zombies about to touch her and about to change her, and she hollered out for her mama.
Yeah, that was tough.
I was like, oh man. But like you said, this is a low 8 episode. you know, a little bit slower of a pace, you know, with the doctor doing a really slow investigative kind of thing. So it's definitely not the Scooby-Doo, even though the killer AI was called Velma. That's crazy. You know, and I don't know, but they kept the tension pretty high though, you know what I'm saying, with the zombies, and wasn't really no rhyme or reason. And just listen, I love how, you know, for the people who still are the super haters out there saying, you know, not my doctor. From every episode that we've ever seen, listen, you know, whatever the buzzword of the moment, where they're saying woke, which is just a code for shit they don't like. This one talking about corporate greed and
yeah. I like the blue guy. The blue guy bit was funny to me.
He said, "Oh, you're a racist." She got thrown all the way off.
He's like, I got tons of blue friends. It's still cringy. That's still just like, oh, you said that out loud.
Yeah, but that makes it funny. That makes it funny. She said, "I've just never seen any of you before." He said, "Yeah, I can tell." She said, "I'm used to being the one receiving that," and he's like, "For what?"
Let me ask you a question about Nardole. First off, you know, I was quickly corrected regarding what Nardole is. He's more cyborg. He's not completely robot. I had suggested earlier that, you know, he should be able to take his helmet off and, you know, survive just fine. But apparently, you know, he does have organic components. But the thing that's more interesting to me about Nardole is just how out of pocket he be with the doc, man. Like, he be talking to the doc like like he employs the doc like he is boss. Like, I don't know, man. He flexes like not a power over the doctor, but he's very stern and firm, you know.
He talks to the doctor like he's the doctor's nanny.
Yeah, man. There's not too many people that can really tell the doctor anything, you know. If anything, you kind of got to be a little hat in hand with the doc a little bit. But the doc kind of he kind of rolls with it. So it just makes me feel like, is there more to Nardole than what it seems? You know, he's just not the quirky joke kind of companion. It feels like there's a little bit more to him.
The thing for me is, we remember he was River's companion. And the doctor could say all sort of thing, and, you know, saying River had the doctor wrapped around her pinky finger, like, you know. So, and I think that he has carried over some of that.
Okay.
Because the thing is, even though that brief time that we saw on the Husbands of River song,
okay,
he didn't talk to River like that at all.
No, not at all.
He didn't talk to River. Yes, mommy. Yes, mommy. Yeah. He didn't talk to her like at all. He had no kind of sharpness toward her. Now the thing is, we don't know what this oath is and what he's doing, what is in that vault. So we don't know the seriousness, the ramifications by him not doing whatever, you know. And like I said, you learn by example, right? So if River had a way of bending people to her will, including the doctor, you know, so, you know, he kind of damn near talks to her kind of almost, I mean, that's not the way that River talked to him, but the River was damn sure like, yeah, I'm gonna get my way, so you might as well just go along with
it. Yeah, River doesn't negotiate a damn thing. There's only one way, and that's her way. Sorry about that, a little loud. NJH in the chat said something I thought was really funny. They said fighting the suits. And there's a double entendre with that. Yeah. Because you know the corporate mix of your profits over people and the actual suits taking control of everything. That is great. The social commentary regarding capitalism at its best, you know, charging people per sip of breath that you have. It sounds silly, but I was saying earlier in the reaction, I was like, I remember being a kid when you know, we was drinking water out the water hose, and you know, it's just everywhere. If I was a kid and somebody came to our little circle of fun and was like, "Hey, I bought this bottle of water," the type of jokes that would have fell out of everybody's throat, like, have you lost your mind? Like, why would you ever pay for water? But now. Yep. It's standard, you know. You'd almost get looked at funny now for drinking water out of the tap, and you sure as hell you wouldn't be caught drinking out of a hose now, like we did when we were kids. So for something that seems so foreign back then, the thought of charging oxygen doesn't seem as foreign to me. As a matter of fact, here in Denver where I live, I was about to say here in Denver where I live, one of our fellow community members, Charles, he came out to visit me. And I had warned him because, you know, in case you don't know, Denver, Colorado is a mile high in altitude. And after spending an evening, you know, walking around the city, going to some of the sites, our friend Chuck was like on his last leg. He was literally taking sips of air. And we was at a concert, and fortunately the performers there, because they've traveled here before, they knew what was up. They actually bought canned oxygen that you can buy here in Denver. It's in a lot of the hiking stores and nature places. You get it, it's got the little mask, put it on your face, and you know, you can suck in some O2 in order to kind of like level you out. So this being talked about in the show seems a little weird and be like, well, I can't believe somebody would pay for oxygen, but it's technically already happening.
I don't know if you remember, it happened before that. I want to say in the 90s.
Okay.
Maybe early 2000s. It was a fad going across the country, the same way where they were really pushing bottled water and all these different types of bottled water. And they tell you, well, you know, you can get these bottled waters because it's better than your tap water. But then that's when they started really pushing, you know, Fiji as, you know, from a glacier in Iceland somewhere or something like that. And it's like, you know, and really the marketing was good because I was convinced that Fiji was that fresh, that puro, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that was Bobby Boucher. I was like, this is high quality H2O. But I remember in California specifically, and then it started coming to other states, they would have a little kiosk in the mall, little place where you could buy flavored pure air. You could buy they had oxygen bars where you could buy different types of oxygen, and they put like some little flavor scents in it or whatever. Like, oh yes, this is that Hawaiian pineapple passion fruit air. Yeah. You know, it's like, and you'd be sitting around the mall, you know, sitting in the seat chilling with, you know what I'm saying, with the little hose thing on your head, just and I remember walking past that and I was like, this is the silliest shit I've ever seen, you know. But then I was like, I looked down at the bottle of water in my hand. I was like,
yeah,
might need to find the right company to invest in because it's coming. It's coming.
Let's see. Laura in the chat said, slow pace mixed with high tension, but a really good episode. I agree with that. Sorry for all of the background noise. It's spring or summer and people over here cutting grass.
I can't hear it, so stuff. You're good.
Okay. Laura also said he feels like his Watson rather than a companion, and that's in terms of Nardole. Yeah, I'm not mad at that comparison because, you know, Watson was one of the few people that would give it back to Sherlock, you know, like, hey man, you messing up. Dr. Leviathan said, I wouldn't be surprised if Rivers specifically told Nardole to be that stern with the doctor. You know, mama bear gone mama bear. So I could see that as well. And like you said earlier, she seems to rule with an iron fist. So I could see that being like her last word, like whip his butt into shape. Let's see. Thank you so much for the chat for bringing some of your comments. Rakai, you got any closing thoughts or anything else that kind of like sticks out for you this episode?
Not in particular. This was a good episode. And I don't, you know how I said before we started, I really wanted to see them kind of get to it. We're almost halfway through this season, so I think we're starting to move that way. Like I said, they have brought in the last 3 or so episodes, brought in more horror elements than they have in other seasons. So I don't know, I think that we are starting to move in that direction. And I think that once we find out what's in the vault and what is the big bad or whatever's going on this season, I think it's going to be like, oh, shiggity. Like so.
Yeah, they definitely did a good job of building up whatever it is that's in the vault. And I hope he doesn't disappoint. I guess my biggest surprise is Bill is still on the team. Like, she said she watched somebody die, kind of semi-died herself. I know a lot of folks that would have tapped out by then.
Got eaten by space roaches. Like,
yeah. It seems to be more bad things happening than fun gallivanting across the galaxies. So, but she's still here. So we'll see where that goes. And then we also got another really focused reference to Bill's mom. Again, they keep showing that picture.
Keep showing the picture, so we gotta show it. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't be surprised if whatever it is that's in the cellar, in the basement, in the safe, is related to whatever it is that's going on with Bill's mom too, as well. Because her death is kind of a mystery, so I wouldn't be surprised if those two dots kind of connect.
If it was Bill's mom is in the basement, and Bill is something more than what she is.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of like the sentiment when it comes to a lot of these companions, that there's a little bit more to them than meets the eye?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that is definitely a Hail Mary I'm throwing with that.
Here's the thing. I mean, I know the Doctor's 2,000 some years old and he's had, hundreds of companions by this point or whatever. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, he's had to have some bad companions, some ones that he, don't know if I have that much discernment to know that all these people that roll with him are good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to been a few that roll with you and you was like, damn. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because he's been, best friends with the Master. Mm-hmm. He was cool. He's worked with the Ronnie before. Mm-hmm. Like, ain't no way that he's not had some companions. It's like, yeah, they out of pocket. Yeah, this ain't gonna work out. This is your last. Yeah, this ain't gonna work.
They get pushed out the airlock. That's why you don't hear about them no more.
Get dropped off on another planet and like, oh, is that the TARDIS leaving? Yeah.
I just said, don't make me pull this TARDIS over, and he meant it. I think that's a good place to kind of like stick a fork in this, because I know we're getting ready and prep for our live stream that we have on Fridays. For those that are watching this, in case you didn't know, Rakai does have these great little live streams where we just pick a topic, chop it up, hang out with members of the community as well. And if you want to get a good idea of how this man thinks, you need to do yourself a favor, head over to his YouTube page and hit that subscription button. Show some love over to those Patreons as well. Rakai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
Absolutely. Yes, come over to my Patreon. I try to drop the videos on Patreon before I drop them on YouTube. Still getting better at that. But if that's not your thing, come see me on YouTube for an edited version of the videos. youtube.com/Newfromdaville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. Don't worry if I said it too fast. It will be in the description. Everything we watch, we always use this.
Yes,
but it's even more important to use this. Thank you, Chef.
Hey, thank you, Chef. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we'll catch you in the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace. All right, cut in the roll.
Cut in the roll.